Hello everyone and welcome back to DJ's Gaming. We are here with Tales of Demagost Exodus. This is a sponsored video sent to me by Patrick EU, who is a one-man development team, and so they sent me the game at the time of recording, we are a little over a month before release. It's releasing in November. So don't forget to go to Steam to wishlist the game and buy it when it comes out. And let's go ahead and get started. It is a text-based RPG, similar to Asmar Quest. And so I thought, hey, let's check it out and see what happens and enjoy the game. The music is nice. You walk by left-clicking on the map. Movement is disabled during dialogues. Click on the tent to move there. Okay, so we gotta move to the tent. Jedom. Choose your difficulty. Difficulty affects resource income, making early game easier or harder, but also you take more hits on hard. Because of the fact that I am a story guy, I love stories, we will go easy. As you guys know, I love stories too much. You will not be able to move when text is active on the screen. A scream jolted Ronan awake, echoing ominously through the valley. His heart pounded as he strained to listen, catching the distant shouts of alarm, the frantic cries for help, and the harrowing wails of despair. Ronan had been deep in sleep after a long day of hunting in the mountains, where he had gone to gather food for the approaching winter. But now the night was still, save for the terrifying sounds that filled the air. Ooh, that's some good story. He scrambled to his feet, his mind racing as he registered the faint glow of light and the thick, ominous smoke rising in the direction of his village, his home. Jedom. For some odd reason, I saw that and my brain was like, that's an F. And it's like, no, it's not Fedum, it's Jedom. Panic surged through him as he thought of his family, but dread quickly followed. Ronan knew all too well who was responsible. The ravaging bandits whose names struck fear in the hearts of all who lived in the smaller settlements were notorious for raiding and destroying villages. Rumor had it they were merciless, leaving nothing but ash and ruin in their wake. Jedom was their largest target yet. Ronan's first instinct was to run to his village, to find his family and protect them from the horrors that had befallen his home. But reality hit him hard. He was just one man, armed with only the tools of a hunter. He knew he stood no chance against the bandits who had already torn through so many villages. With grim determination, Ronan quickly packed his tent and slung his hunting gear over his shoulder. He couldn't fight the bandits head-on, but he could still try to find survivors. Help those who might have escaped the carnage, and thought of his family spurred him on as he raced down the mountainside towards the village, his heart heavy with fear and hope intertwined. Okay, give me one. Oh, I can't turn the music just upbeated and a lot louder. Help! You see a villager being chased by a bandit running towards you. The bandit focus seems to be completely on the villager. We're gonna fight. We're gonna kick this. We're gonna kick some butt. All right. You take turns with your enemy. You can choose your action on this top panel as you progress the game. You will unlock more attack styles and actions. You can also run and forfeit the battle. Some battles are repeatable, some not. This is the enemy and its health. When it reaches 0, you win the battle. And this is my health. When it reaches 0, I lose the fight. But not necessarily the game. Okay, now that's going to be interesting. That will be interesting. All right. Well, we're going to attack middle. You will face the bandit. Okay. Attack. You attack the enemy. Throwing D20, you throw 5, you hit for 6. Okay. So it is describing the like dice throws. It took it. Ben attacks you, throwing D throws 3, misses. Okay, well let's hit him again. Ooh, nice critical hit. Nice, and he still misses. Okay, he has 1 hit point left. Dude, I am getting so lucky. This guy is missing. And I hit everything. Enemy falls, you are triumphant. Okay. The top left corner, you see your inventory. Here you can see the time of the day, your health points. Day begins at 6 hours and ends at 20 hours. By holding left control, you speed up time. Time does not run when you are not moving. In the top right corner, you'll see all of the quests. For details, we can hit the J key. To open camp or enter locations, press this button, or the C key. Camp lets you gather wood, only in the forest, and hunt for food. These activities take the rest of the day, but the longer you spend, the more they yield. Okay. After the dust settles, Ronan and the herbalist find themselves standing at the edge of the ruined village, surrounded by the remains of what was once their home. The herbalist's eyes are weary, but her voice is steady as she turns to Ronan, her face shadowed with grief and purpose. We don't have much time, Ronan. Those who made it through this, we need food to survive, and I fear the stores in the village were lost. I've hidden away some coin. Take them. There's a village nearby where you could buy supplies. I know this won't be easy, but we must press on. And before you go, if you can spare the time, would you help me search for any other survivors? I can tell you the story of Jedam. Everything that's been lost. You know what? Let's do survivors. You're right. We need to know if anyone else made it. Together they comb through the wreckage, calling out for familiar voices in the silence. In the debris, you find one survivor, and Elera finds another, both wounded. You also find some food. Thank you for helping. I'll tend to the wounded, go buy food for us, and see if anyone has suggestions on where we can take shelter. Okay, so now gather 10 food. Learn spots for new village. So we can go. So it looks like the only place we can go is Vicus. Well, there's herbs down there. Yerbs. Well, let's go to Vicus. He's not on the road. He's not on the road. He didn't do the road. Okay. Well, let's enter Victus. As Ronan nears Vicus, a group of villagers near him, one of them being the village elder, a wise man, in charge of the village. He approaches Ronan.
Ronan, you look weary, my boy. We saw the smoke rising from Jedam this morning. Please tell us what happened.
It was an attack. Bandits. They tore through the village, and it's all gone now. You need to send for help from herbs. No village is safe anymore. They'll come for you next if we don't act fast.
We already sent word to herbs when we saw the smoke. A garrison should arrive by morning, but you're welcome to rest here until they do. I can't imagine what you've been through, Ronan. You have our deepest sympathies. We'll help however we can. Please take what you need. Food, supplies, anything to help you and any survivors from Jedam.
Thank you, Elder, but I have enough coin to pay for the supplies. I won't burden Vicus more than I must.
If that's what you wish, Ronan. But know that I will always have a place here. Or you'll always have a place here. Should you need it, please stay the night. You can rest here as long as you need.
You spend the rest of the day wandering through Vicus, chatting with the villagers who eagerly listen to your tale of the raid. During your conversations, you learn about a promising location for a new village. A few days' journey to the east, this new spot is said to be safer, far from the reach of the bandits. With this knowledge in mind, you decide to leave Victus the next day, hopeful for a more secure future. The villagers also gave you some wood, just in case you might need it. Yay! Alright, now we go back home. Okay. And we'll enter. You brought food to the survivors of Jeff. Yeah, see, here, I go trying to put that F in there. Jedum. Relief washes over their weary faces. Among them you spot Thorn, the boatwright, striding toward you. His survival is a small victory in the shadow of everything lost.
Oi, Ronan, over here! Good job with the grub. You've done right by us. We've not been sitting on our hands either. Buried the dead, said our goodbyes. Now it's time to move on. This place done for. Scratches his beard, his brow furrowed. We've thought it over. We need to leave, Jedum. But how's the question? We can rig up a cart to haul what we've got, or we can take to the river, build a boat. Either way, it's gotta be now. You're the one with the plan. Where to, Ronan? Where to, Ronan?
Basic farmland, return. Okay. So yeah, let's... I'm not exactly sure what this means by, return or basic farmland. We'll use carts. There's a patch of farmland not far from here where we can set up a new home. It's not perfect, but it will do. And let's see here. We have 5 food. Or we have plenty of food. Let's go ahead and let's give the villagers 5 food. And then return. Welcome to the camp of Jeffdom refugees. Okay, choose location. Where to? Okay, well, I already said basic farmland. Return. Okay, we can then hit leave. Alright. So now we need to gather 10 wood. And how do we gather the 10 wood? Let's see here. If I enter, the only thing I can do is choose locations, which I know is the basic farmland, and I can give food. So I guess we can go back over here to Vicus. As the sun sets, you set up your camp. You still have a couple hours of light. How do you spend them? Okay. Well, let's gather some food. Okay, so wait. Can we just literally move to wherever we can just move to wherever we want? So like we can come over here into the wood. Oh, and it slows us down too. And then we can hit camp. And then we can say gather wood. And then remove or return to Jedum. Okay. I'm getting what it's laying down. Okay. So we got that. Villagers have so leave region. We're already at Act 2. From now on, you can recruit more specialists, build structures, which consumes the village resources, and donate resources to village. Settlement needs food to grow, and villages also need wood. You arrive at lovely land not far from herbs, with plenty of fertile land, but your hearth sorrows for woods. You spend the day trying to obtain food from the land. Setting up the camp is left for your people. Growing the camp into a village will be challenging. Right, Ronan, we got this. Thanks for your help. This kingdom has its rules, and we need to follow them. First, we need to officially report the attack on Jedum to the city officials and register this camp as a new settlement, as we will not be leaving anytime soon. Oh, I forgot that I have to give that guy the voice. Oh well, too late. You can always dump here what materials or food you've got, as we need all the help. We can get growing this into a village. Okay, so we need to go to herbs to welcome to the city. Alright, so let's register. So sorry for your loss. Herbs will support you in any way we can. Anyway, have you decided on a name for your new settlement? Ooh, let's name it. DJ Gaming's Mansion. Haha. DJ Gaming's Mansion, and many thanks. One more thing, young man. As you may have noticed, the Mines of Luck are closed. Officially, it's due to outlaws, but there are rumors. Some say people go in and never come out. I need someone to investigate and bring them to justice. Here, take this official permit. I will grant you access to the mines. Okay, how am I, I'm just a random dude. And they're just like, hey, we're going to give you access to the mines that, people go into and die all the time. It's like people go in and just don't come out, and we're going to give you access to it so you can go investigate it. You're just some random dude from a small village. I know, it's part of the story. Anyway, let's turn that music down. There, now I'm not going to have to feel like I'm yelling. So let's see, what else can we do? We have work, marketplace, recruit specialist, or leave. How do we... Oh, but that takes a lot of money. Okay. Then marketplace is we could buy... Oh, but we can sell, too. Okay. And particularly iron is good. And then we could do work. And that just made us more money. Okay. So now, though, we're supposed to go to the Mines of Luck. And enter. Mines are off limits. Have been for almost a year. Bugger off. I have the seal. It grants me access. Fine, go in. But don't say I didn't warn you. The bandits in there, they say they're cannibals. Ooh. You enter the mines. As you descend, the air grows colder. The only sound is the soft echo of your footsteps against stone. Water drips from above, cold against your skin. Everything is shrouded in darkness. After a while, you come to see faint traces of light on the wall and hear voices in the distance. You find a spot from where you can observe the room. It doesn't seem you have been spotted. The flickering fire casts jagged shadows on the damp rock. Two men hunch over a small pot, their gaunt faces half lit by the weak flame. The air is thick with the scent of sweet mildew and something foul. Observe silently, walk into the light and get spotted, or attack them from stealth. You know what? Let's get them from stealth. We're gonna face a man and a man, each with 3 hit. Let's attack the middle dude. Are you kidding me? Okay, he hits us, but doesn't do any damage. Okay, now I'm kind of curious what my... Okay, there we go. Enemy falls, you are triumphant. Alright, you find a spot from where you can observe the room. It doesn't seem like you've been spotted. Cast jagged... Okay. You came into our home, slaughtered my people, and now you stand before me, expecting words? I have none for you. Oh, and the leader is stronger. And he does a buttload of damage. Maybe attacking them was probably a bad idea. Maybe I'll get lucky, though, and he's going to miss a bunch. Because this is going to hurt. Okay, I'm getting lucky. He's missing a lot. But, oh, there he hit me. I'm only doing like, oh, and there he hit me again. I can only handle like one more of those hits. Okay. I'm only doing like 3. Oh, and I got one hit left, and I'm dead. And I do such a small amount of damage to him. I need to like make to where I could do, and there I go. Lost my hit points. Release the power. Enemy falls. You are triumphant. You feel dizzy. Your body weakened. You fall to the ground and the world goes black. Wait, I released the... I was supposed to lose that fight. You came into our home, slaughtered my people, and now you stand before me. What happened? Ah, you're awake. Good. Sometimes the first lesson is about learning our own limitations. You put me in a cell? Until you learn to control the gift or accept the Order's teachings. These precautions are necessary. Come, the masters are waiting for you. It leads you to the central point of the monastery, the temple. The temple is vast and quiet, lined with towering statues and lit by soft firelights. Master Bendik leads you forward with steady steps. This is where the faithful are tested and where they grow. You will meet the ones who will shape your training. 3 figures wait near the altar. You recognize discipline and purpose in their eyes. Allow me to introduce the masters. Master Dominic, whose blades speak where words fail. Master Ignatus, whose mind has pierced deeper than most dare tread. And Sister Thalina, who sees with eyes unclouded by anger and ambition. You fought until you could fight no more. That fire within you, it wasn't just rage, it was something else. The gift, untamed, uncontrolled, dangerous even to its bearer. You will be our guest until you learn to control what you've awakened. Mercy brought you here, but mastery must keep you. You now stand at the threshold. What you do next will shape your place among us. You will face me in the arena. Steel teaches lessons that scrolls cannot. And then we will speak. Words and wisdom are the sharpest blades of all. Follow the path laid before you. Justice without mercy is tyranny. Mercy without justice is weakness. Master Band leads you back to your room. You find yourself in your room. What do you do next? Let's train. Welcome to your combat lesson, Ronan. You're the one with the gift, whether you wanted it or not. You should know something before we begin. The gift is powerful. More than any sword, more than any fist. But it comes at a cost. If you push it too far, if you unleash its full force without control, it will burn you out. You could collapse. You could die. It's not just your enemy. You're in danger. But when honed, when used wisely, the gift can be woven into your strikes. A burst of speed, a sharper blow, a riddle of force that turns the tide. Crosses his arms. For now, you can use it 3 times in a fight. No more. That's all your body can take. Barely. As you grow, as you learn, those limits will stretch. New forms may reveal themselves, but not yet. Gestures toward the training circle. Show me what you've got.
Hold nothing back, but remember my words. Control is strength.
Oh, and I'm like half health. You cannot leave this battle until you finish your training. Okay, we'll enhance the attack one time, and we only hit for 5. But he misses me. I can only do it 3 times, so I'm going to try and not... Well, you know what? Let's just use all 3 times and see what happens. Ooh, a nice critical hit. Okay. Now we're just going to hopefully maybe beat him. I mean, we've gotten him getting pretty close to our... well, no. He's going to end up beating me. I think. Well, maybe. Maybe we're bringing him down. Okay. Okay, he's about to have him catch up to the amount of health we have. So he had twice the amount of health, and we're so far doing twice the amount of damage to him. But I have this itchy feeling that I'm getting lucky on his misses. But he's probably also not using his full strength. Okay, and this will finish him off. Oh, no, one more. Okay, finish him off. Seems happy with your result. You return to your room and rest. HP restored. Oh. Okay, well, guys, I think we are going to end there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit big thumbs up button and subscribe for more. And thank you to the developers for sending me this game. If you guys would like to play the game and see if you guys can do better or get luckier than I am, the link is in the description to go check it out on Steam. And I hope you guys have a great day. See you next time.